this and greatly for you inside the program. International Women's Day, where we, your reporter, Andrea Maria Masisi, be engaged. Mrs. Remy, Yara, Jula, and Mrs. Yeri, Mrs. Remy, Yara, and in the school coordinator for Shalom Rescue Foundation. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning.
And welcome to the program.
Good morning.
All right, for the benefit of who will listen to you for the first time, first of all, tell me a little bit about this Shalom Rescue Foundation.
Okay. Shalom Rescue Foundation now organize young girls and teenage pikin them. And Shalom Rescue Foundation they found in 2022 March, and we get to found our winner Mrs. Eustacia Anderson. And Shalom Rescue Foundation then they do plenty thing them for people them. We don't they help pikin them na school. We don't they give school items them. We don't do school to school meeting, community sensitization, so many things that we don't do na Shalom Rescue Foundation, and we did 41 Adelaide Street.
All right, and we trouble one for no.
As I say, we don't dey help woman and girl picking them. One for the girl picking them, we can talk to them one to one. We can give them counseling, we can give them advice. And the woman they also we can do the same thing. And we can also go out community to community. They talk to woman and girl picking them. They talk to woman they how them for take care of them girl picking and how them for listen to them girl picking them.
All right, so as we continue for push the program go before, we go also want to understand say why would I want forget this and why would I want forget this spelling bee program? You can tell from this reason.
Okay. This spelling bee program we dey run a school club na different primary schools them. And we do this spelling bee program in order for celebrate the International Women Day when I be the 8th of this month. And so we choose this day for celebrate the Women Day. And we sort of focus on girl picking them at the club in this spelling bee.
All right, so wetin are the main purpose wey una decide for focus on girl picking them and as we all know say not to girl picking no more dey go school at all.
Yes. We focus on girl picking because we all know as Sierra Leone. Normally, when you say woman and girl picking, then a weaker vessel. And so we focus on girl picking more because then are they more vulnerable, now they're more open to challenges them, now they're more open to things the way they affect them. And sometimes it can go up to the future in their life. So we focus on them because we want to build them up, we want to nurture them up.
All right, now we go also want for know and which kind category of school picking them wey una dey target as an institution or organization.
We target the higher primary school, classes 4, 5, and 6.
So why una decide say na this 10 years so una choose for bring am this program where we know say school be the open long term and so many activities be don dey take place. So why na now una decide for bring am come up?
Because we want to celebrate the International Women Day in this way by organizing a spelling bee for the picking them.
Okay, so someone will say, well, International Women's Day now for women then, not so for school picking them. So how you go able to relate this message to them pick here what una get for us so that they will able to understand the difference between the International Women's Day and why would not decide for being can be spelling bee inside that celebration.
Yes, International Women Day na for woman dem, but na from girl you dey grow up for become a woman. And so we want to make them begin get the idea of International Women Day. Now, I make in the spelling bee in the program, we get forget a talk where somebody will go talk to the picking them, the girl picking them, especially about International Women Day.
All right, so tell Fambul how this program get for look like. Waiting and waiting are the things the owner don't put in place.
Okay. This program will take place today na the Sierra Leone Library Board and it will be 12 o'clock. And as I said, we will get forget to talk from a facilitator and then we will do the spelling bee competition among the pikin them.
Alright, so wetin are the expectation of the India Takia so we get for take part of the spelling bee?
Well, I believe say every one of them would expect for come out victoriously na the spelling bee.
Yeah, everybody they expect to come out. But wetin una as an organization don't put in place, una we able to give it as a conviction so that we'll be motivated, even if una can call another spelling bee, that
Oh,
then we gladly can enlist.
okay. We get a package for them where we don't put in place for them. We will make them self gladly if next time we organize this program for let them come.
All right. The package, waiting this package they talk about because we think of package. There's so many packages. So waiting the package they talk about.
Now just a small little gifts where contain school items them where the picking themselves go benefit out of
So waiting are some of the process they will not be used before una they give to them picking them here.
come again.
Waiting are some of the steps then would they will pass through before we are able to get India picking their so for organize this program with them.
Of course, one of the step we don't get a relationship with the different school STEM because we already they run school club na the school STEM. So now one step down the way we been use and we talk to the heads of the school then and then we get a place for the program.
All right, so if it's today 90 program will take place.
Yeah.
So how the soon as self don't prepare for receive them their picking.
Well prepared.
In which way?
One we just wait for the time because everything don't be in place.
All right, continue for series 3 and we will come back to you. From that one. All right, we still want to look into the spelling bee. When you talk about spelling bee, we get different groups of spelling bee where we don't dey talk about or what we don't dey report so far. So what are the difference between when I use spelling bee and other spelling bees then what we don't dey report?
Okay. The difference with beyond spelling bee is that we dey try for motivate the pikin dem, you know, for make dem know for say girl pikin whenever you determine for do something as long as you get the determination you can do am. So na that's na the main difference and also we dey as we say we dey join for celebrate the
The
women.
solidarity and the gap between them way una be choose how una come for know then whether una go for the one the way brilliant.
Well, we not look for brilliant or non-brilliant, and not what we choose. Now we link teachers them, now the school club, now they will be say let them choose member of the club. And we been tell them say let them choose not to pass say picky get sense or picky team, but as long as they are part of the club, it will represent the school.
All right. Well, continue for stay with me as we will take the story inside the program. All right. So we want to look at, for let you able to target gear picking, and that means if you don't deal with gear picking them. You get any organization where we don't deal with gear picking business.
Well, we not get other we partner with different organizations the way they deal with girl picking them.
All right. Una
And
with them partner and they what are some of the relationship una get with gear picking the way motivate you for organize, spelling bee for gear picking them.
um before I go into that there, I just want to say something quick about the club.
Okay.
If you in this club where we did try for and mentor the pikin them as we say. And inside this club, we they get close relationship with the pikin them. We they able for talk one and one with the pikin them. And inside this club, the pikin them they able for open up to we. So we they able for know the pikin them more inside the club. And sometimes and then when we get to meetings with the Pekin, and so Pekin and they even tell the stories then with tears. And so when they get to we able for know the Pekin them more. And inside that now, due to that we partners in the kind of like mental health coalition. So certain Pekin and the way they need some certain Pekin and the way a mental problem they get inside the club. And so we can able for refer them to mental health coalition where they can give them counseling and so
All right. So now just mental coalition no more partner with. Una na some of them, organization they wanna partner with. And which impact they don't they play like that in their life.
we dey work more with mental health coalition.
So which impact where this don't they play so far? We don't see any I don't see any improvement. Which impact they don't
Late
play
improvement,
like that in their life?
improvement there.
Yeah, I can hear highlight for some of the things then.
Not get you.
You were able to highlight for you some of the things then where where in a relationship with una partners them the impact they don't play na then get in their other life.
Okay. Now, in one case we I go say the pikin be stress, you know, it is stress. And so with the help of mental health, since then they deal with mental and somebody with stress we go say it gets mental disturbance, mental health will step in. So like then be able for counsel the pikin and the pikin be able for calm around.
All right. So now we want for look for any program there is a team. Una get any special team for this program? We una they organize?
Yes. The thing what we be get for this program here so now for build a relationship with parents and the pikin dem. Na that be the thing.
So what in this team they talk about? How una as an organization they able to build that relationship with woman and then picking them. How una they go about looking at the steps then the moves they wanna they take.
Okay. Now the first step as I say we don organize this spelling bee wey we dey hope for let parents dem go dey. And secondly, we want for go dey meet with the parents dem in the parents teachers meeting. We not start am yet, but we get a plan for where we go dey go na the parents teachers meeting the way the schools dem go dey get, and we go able for speak out to the parents them and tell them how them for able for handle them picking them, especially the girl picking them.
So since so una don dey engage girl picking and the parents them, una don't get any, like una don't see difference between how that girl picking be dey and between her and mama. Which kind relationship now una don't try for build between them.
Yeah, we don't see difference. We dey see improvement.
Like
One picking mean they were not able for talk with him parents at all. But due to this school club, now it able for talk with him parents. They don't get the confidence for meet in mama and talk to her. Because at first the mama not be the listen to her. All the mama be known her for go do in business.
all right, so una can meet up with them girl picking there, and for let somebody open up to you, I believe say you forbid somebody with skillful, some man not easily talk. Listen at some of the technique they will like use for let them pick here so you before open up and tell you now the problem with them they go through.
Wow. And okay easy actually for let them open up to me. Because some people then go say me mama still are not talk. Some people then can actually they afraid, not easy. But with as we dey say with skill, we can able for bring them. Like some of we can begin tell we own story first to them. And when you tell his story to the pikin them, it able for open space for the pikin for talk. So like that kind of way that we can do, we dey give real story first. Or even if not a real story, certain story where we don't hear, we familiar to waiting the pikin that they go through, we can tell them story in there.
Talking now about the spelling bee, we hear from that interview we at the engage that woman talk about picking whether belong the donor to una your organization. But then do them spelling bee, then they're fortunate because of the outcome and the way the picking them be perform, international be there for recognize them and give them, the opportunity for going in another country, for go improve their skills, but due to lack of support then pikin no be able go at all. So for una now, if una can don begin organize or una be don dey organize dis organization, den short an opportunity come, wetin una go do for help and for push dem pikin I go before?
Um, the simple thing wey I feel say we go do, we go try for raise fund for them picking their hustle. Because as an organization, for now, we know that they in that position there because we just start. So if that opportunity they come, first and foremost, we will be grateful to God and we try for raise fund and see say the picking them get waiting them forget.
Alright, talking about now una your spelling bee wey dey take place today. So we want for know which how dis year for look like today, how prepare the pikin dem dey because I believe say if na una dey prepare dem how una don dey interact with the teachers dem, because I know say una no go wan go put money some side wey the pikin dem no dey how una don dey relate with teachers dem for see say dis program come out successfully and let the pikin dem sef feel good.
Okay. The program today, I believe say everybody prepared because communication don't they go on and we don't they monitor the teachers them with it and we go even at the schools them for see the picking the way they participate na the spelling bee competition. So everybody is prepared, everybody just dey wait for the time.
So we have to look at the prizes. How many people dem go win prize inside this program today? How much to pikin dem go expect prize inside the program?
In we organization we believe say nobody not to a loser, we not get a loser. So all the picking then they get prize.
Wow. So they all get for get prize.
Yeah.
So like how many pikin dem wey we dey talk of so?
Na 10.
10 pikin dem. So why una decide to just choose 10 pikin dem for being and camp up to the spelling bee? Wey we get boku boku girl pikin dem out there.
Because na a competition and if we say we make am large, e no go for we own organization, we no go see am more effective. So we just choose 10 of the member them.
Alright, so among them 10 school year, it being that na selected school or na all categories of schools una bring am inside the program.
Na the schools the way we dey run the club.
Okay, so Ikiye would tell you which school and this because someone go dey lis ten to you will get motivated because we talk about spelling bee right now everybody wan let im pikin be as spoken as standing, dem go want for fit say na just an open invitation. So Ikiye would tell Sambul, the category of schools dem and how una club dey run wey be say una get certain schools dem wey una dey deal with.
Um well the spelling bee as I say na the school the way we dey run the club. Na there we dey do the na there we dey do the spelling bees for. I think we don't mention that.
Yeah, we don't talk on the school dem. So I mean we go want for know na the categories of dem school yan. Somebody go dey editor don give this course you go come ask me Shalom Rescue Foundation want for I wan let me pikin go join dem by this spelling bee. But me no know the schools dem wey una recognize or wey dey part of una club so na im make I go wan select you call on dem schools dem so that students go know say well na this school and this school also dey part of Shalom Rescue Foundation and the club wey dem dey operate with.
Okay. Na primary school say we dey run the school club and we get Akibo Bets, SM Broderick, Samaria, Regent Square and Fawe.
Okay. So na the schools and this wey dey inside the club and na there una dey directly operate with when it comes to spelling bee business. So why una decide to choose just these schools then?
Because now there we don't start with na ongoing process.
Okay, so
Na
una
there
get
where we
any
don't start
aim for
with.
push and grow meet other schools and for involve them inside the club?
Yes.
So wetin are some of the things dem wey involve? Maybe schools dey wey dey lis ten to you now and go on for be part of this club. Una get any procedure wey una dey do wey dem go be part of the club?
Well, now we dey choose the schools the way we go like for go.
Okay. So wetin na the hope of the one wey dey lis ten to you now? Because some man go dey pray now. Since now una dey choose the schools dem wey dey go, so wetin go be your word to them wey dey lis ten to you, and wetin go be your message to them?
Okay. As we dey run this school club, if any school wey wan for be part of for let we go run a school club na dem school, we dey 41 Adelaide Street. We doors dey open, dem can come in, and then we can go and establish the club na dem school.
Okay. So we want to look at now, we want to round up with the program for today. Maybe pikin dey wey dey lis ten to you say na which one you can go for that program? Which hope wey you go give that girl today?
Come again, I no get you.
The hope wey you go give that girl pikin wey dey part of this spelling bee, maybe they lis ten to you right now wey you dey talk na the radio. Some man go feel frightened and some man go feel. So wetin na you hope wey you go give to the person wey dey lis ten to you and wey get for be part of this spelling bee today?
Okay. I just want for say let them be confident in anything you get for be confidence. When you get confidence, you dey conquer in everything.
Then wetin go be your message to other school pikin dem wey dey lis ten to you wey go say, Shalom Rescue Foundation dem only select few school wey me capable like am so, and if I go na that competition I go do very very well. Most of them pikin dem dey sef need encouragement. Wetin na your word of courage to them?
So the other school pikin dem na other schools the way they listen to the program now. We not let una down. Every school picking important now we organization. Just for now, na them few schools then they we and reached out to. But if you feel say una dey now na schools, you get interest, you want for make we go establish and organize school club now na school. You can talk to your teacher or your head teacher and una can come at 41 Adelaide Street. The doors them open. As I say, we go and establish the school club there.
Alright, you go say last word and say tata to Fambul as we will you.
My last word I go say to fumble them, and especially to with club member they waiting for day today na library board. I will have to encourage we all let we dey on time na the program, and let we be prepared as we dey go.
Alright, plenty thank you way you take see with